Burnout doesn't usually come from laziness. It comes from effort. It comes from caring. It comes from people who show up every day and keep going even when they're exhausted. Burnout happens when you give and give, but never stop to refill. When work becomes survival instead of purpose. When rest feels like guilt instead of renewal. And the truth is, burnout doesn't always look like collapse. Sometimes it looks like productivity with no peace, achievement with no joy, motion with no meaning. The Bible speaks directly to this. Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. That verse is not poetic fluff. It is instruction. It is strategy. It is a correction to how we approach work, effort, and responsibility. Jesus did not say, "Come to me when you finish everything." He said, "Come while you are heavy laden." The issue. Many people are burned out because they've made work the source instead of God. Work becomes identity. Work becomes worth. Work becomes pressure. The Bible never tells us to stop working, but it does warn us about working without God. Except the Lord build the house, they labor in vain that build it. Psalm 127, verse 1. Burnout is often a sign that effort has outpaced alignment. Some people are burned out at work. Long hours, short patience, no margin. Others are burned out in caregiving, always needed, never resting. Some are burned out in ministry, serving everyone but neglecting their own soul. Others are burned out because they feel they must prove themselves to employers, family, society, or even God. But Jesus never asked us to carry life alone. What happens if burnout is ignored? When burnout is ignored, motivation turns into resentment, purpose turns into pressure, and discipline turns into exhaustion. The Bible warns about this kind of striving. It is vain for you to rise up early, to sit up late, to eat the bread of sorrows. Psalm 127, verse 2. Burnout doesn't mean you're weak. It means you've been strong too long without rest. Jesus offers rest, not escape from responsibility, but relief within it. Take my yoke upon you, for my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. Matthew 11:29-30. A yoke is not the absence of work, it is shared weight. Burnout happens when you pull alone. Rest comes when you let Christ carry the weight with you. This verse doesn't make you work less. It makes you work differently. It teaches you to work with God, not for validation. Rest without guilt. Stop equating exhaustion with obedience. The Bible reminds us, "Whatever ye do, do it heartily, as to the Lord, and not unto men." Colossians 3:23. When work is done unto the Lord, you are no longer chasing approval. You are walking in purpose. Rest is an act of faith. In returning and rest shall ye be saved. In quietness and confidence shall be your strength. Isaiah 30:15. Burnout says, "If I stop, everything will fall apart." Faith says, God is still in control. Burnout fades when effort is aligned with God's presence. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. Proverbs 3:5. You don't need a new job first. You need a new posture. Come to Christ daily, not only when exhausted. Work from rest, not toward it. The verse didn't make me lazy. It made me wise. It taught me. Rest is obedience. Boundaries are biblical. God never intended productivity to cost peace. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Psalm 23:1. Burnout ends where trust begins. If you're tired, come. If you're overwhelmed, come. If your work has drained your joy, Come. Jesus didn't offer rest as a suggestion. He offered it as a solution.